girl can cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make delicious homemade crawfish etouffee. Okay, so look, go ahead and grab all of your ingredients you see here, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Okay guys, so today we are starting out with a heavy bottom pot over medium heat. And what we're going to do first, we are going to make a homemade shrimp stock, okay, or seafood stock, but mostly shrimp. And to this, we're going to add in a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to go in with all the basics. So I have half of a yellow onion with the head and the top. I'm also going to add in 2 chopped carrots. Make sure you clean your veggies, okay? I didn't peel this carrot, but clean your veggies, all right? 2 to 3 chopped celery stalks. And for the special ingredient, I'm going to be adding in shrimp shells and shrimp heads from a pound of large shrimp. This is actually like really extra large shrimp, almost jumbo, but this is about a pound of shrimp. And where do you get these from? You can't get them from anywhere special. You just have to cook some shrimp one day and save the shells and the heads. So I just so happen to have these. And to that, we're going to just make sure it gets nice and browned. But after you saute it for a little bit, I'm going to add in just a little bit of tomato paste, about a teaspoon. And that's going to develop some good rich flavor in here. So we got the shrimp. If you want to add any lobster shell or crab shell or whatever you have, maybe a fish carcass, hey, that's up to you. You can add that in, but this is what I'm using. So get that mixed in, and I'm going to add about 5 cups of water. Now, if you like yours a little soupier, your etouffee, then you can add a little bit more liquid, like the 6 cups. But if you don't want it as soupy, or not as enough gravy or whatnot, then just add a little bit less. But remember, this is gonna cook down, and I'm sorry if the shrimp is freaking you out and them eyes looking at you, baby. That ain't nothing but flavor. Go ahead and throw it in there. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna put the lid on it. You're not gonna see it. Now for our herbs, I'm gonna add in 2 sprigs of thyme. You can also add a bay leaf if you choose to, and season it to taste. So add in a good heavy pinch of salt so this thing got some flavor. If you don't want to use salt, you can use Old Bay seasoning or even Cajun seasoning. But we're going to pop the lid on, cover it, and simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay? It doesn't really have to go too long because it's shrimp. But, we want to cook it so it gets some nice rich flavor. So you'll notice that the liquid does reduce down, it cooks down, and that's perfectly fine. That means that there's some more flavor in there, all right? And all you have to do now, let it cool down just a little bit and go ahead and strain it. So I have a sieve here, and I'm just gonna pour this in. Look at that. I should have had a bigger bowl, y'all, because some of this wasted out and I was really mad, but that's okay. But we're gonna press some of it through, get up off my broken wooden spoon. It's my favorite spoon. And, get all that good flavor up out of there. And there's your broth. That's all. That's it. Okay? You can store that in the freezer for about 3 to 4 months or in the fridge for about 3 days. But make sure you cool it down before you store it. All right? Now, our broth is out the way. Remember, if you don't want to do that, you can skip that step. You can just buy it out the stove. All right? But I like to make my own. So here I have a stick and a quarter of a stick of butter. And I'm going to melt that down. We're over medium heat. And we have to add in our holy trinity if we're going to cook anything Cajun, Creole, whatever the case may be. Okay, so I'm adding in half of a yellow onion, the other half of the onion that I used from earlier, half of a bell pepper. I actually use, red and green, but you just need half of a bell pepper, and about 2 to 3 stalks of celery diced. Everything's diced, okay? Put that in there, saute it up. And I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of diced green onion. That's optional. If you decide that you want to add that in, you can. Or if you decide you want to leave it out, you can too. And for whatever reason, I forgot to put the garlic. I put it in there, but I forgot to show you I put it in there. So you can go in with a teaspoon of garlic. And you can either use Tony's or you can use Slap Your Mama or any Cajun seasoning of your choice. I'm going to go with the Cajun seasoning. And I'm going to season my Holy Trinity. So I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of that Cajun seasoning. Y'all see the garlic in there? Yeah, I don't even know how I forgot to do that. I don't know. But anyway, players mess up too. So I'm going to push my veggies to the side just a little bit. And I'm going to take about a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. That's a 1/4. I said a quarter. Yep, that is a quarter. A 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm just going to cook that into these veggies. Now, if you want to do this where you make the roux first, and then add your veggies into the roux, you can. That's up to you. But you know, it's however you want to do it. And here we're gonna add in about 4 to 5 cups of that seafood stock. Now, for whatever reason, again, I don't know what my mind was when I made this video. I forgot to put the part in there where I showed you that you add the liquid. So I had to add that insert there. But you add your liquid in, y'all. Stir it in real good, and it's gonna begin to thicken. Okay? So once we get the liquid in, we're gonna go ahead and add in 1 bay leaf. And we're gonna flavor this up with just a little dash of hot sauce, okay? And to this, we're gonna add in a 12-ounce package of crawfish tails. Now, if you want this to be super thick and super meaty, add you another pack of crawfish tails. I personally like more gravy than I like crawfish. That's just me. But add you another pack of crawfish tails if you want, and season this with about a teaspoon or half teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. And y'all, once you get all that in, all you have to do now is just let this thing simmer and thicken for about 20 minutes, y'all. Uncovered. Don't put the top on it. And y'all, look at that. Absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and plate it up. And there you have it, guys. A simple yet delicious version of crawfish etouffee. And y'all, when I tell you it was absolutely amazing, even my son enjoyed it. He absolutely loved it. And y'all, I had to come on camera and try it for y'all because I guess y'all think I don't be eating my own food or whatever. It was good, y'all. It was real good. And I tore it up, okay? I ate on it for about 2 days and it was gone. All right. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for tuning into my channel. And if you try this recipe out, let me know down in the comments what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.